And happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome back to the Dust Adventure Quest, day 3 of Spycraft. Great game. Congratulations, Sharpie, on defeating Cool Spot. And happy Venezuelan Independence Day, everybody. Venezuela celebrating its Independence Day today on July 5th. On this day in 1811, the Venezuelan Declaration of Independence was adopted by a Congress of Venezuelan provinces. Venezuela was the first independent state in South America. Spanish colonization of what is now Venezuela began in 1522. First permanent settlement was founded in the present-day city of Cumaná. In 1777, Venezuela became an autonomous captaincy general. In 1809, the Spanish-American Wars of Independence began. Spanish colonies in South America struggled against the colonial rule. Uprisings in Venezuela were led by Francisco de Miranda, who is now regarded as a forerunner of Simón Bolívar's. After a series of uprisings, 7 of the 10 Venezuelan provinces separated from the Spanish crown and declared their independence on July 5th, 1811. Although Venezuela became fully independent in the 1830s, it is the anniversary of the 1811 Declaration of Independence that is observed as Independence Day. And that, of course, leads us to today's Venezuelan Independence Day trivia. First person to correctly answer each of these questions will get 3 bonus Cedrics. Got a later arriving crowd today, so it could be Walter / maybe some good opportunities to rack up some Cedrics here. Question, oh no, that's an old question. Question number 1 is, what is Venezuela's official language? Official language of Venezuela. Yep, Walter says Spanish. Whoops. I keep on putting that thing on. Spanish is correct. Nicely done, Walter. Next question. Name Venezuela's 3 largest cities by population. One of which is its capital. Hey, Drudel. Yep, that's, it is indeed. It is indeed. Hey, there's Ghost. Ghost says Caracas. Yes, that is correct. That's Venezuela's largest. Looking for numbers 2 and 3, however. Ghost says Maracaibo. Maracaibo, also correct. That's its 2nd largest city. I hate this one. There we go. And we're looking for just the 3rd one. I think I'll move on, but if anyone wants to get the 3rd largest city in Venezuela, feel free to submit it at any time. Alright, question number 3. Name Venezuela's current president and his immediate predecessor. Loud. Yeah, that's better. So we're looking for the current president of Venezuela, as long as his immediate predecessor, who may, depending on where you are, may be better known actually as immediate predecessor. No, there was Maracaibo, but not Maracay. Let's see, Maracay. Yeah, Maracay was number 5, Ghost, but not in the top 3. Maracaibo was 2nd. Just in case you're interested, Caracas has 5.5 million, Maracaibo 4.1, and Maracay down in 5th at 1.3. All right, Mocham says Nicolas Maduro. Yes, that is correct. He is the current Venezuela president. And then Walter says Hugo Chavez. Yes, Chavez was right before him, of course, before he died in office. That's correct. Okay, next question. Venezuela has the world's largest reserve of which natural resource? Yeah, you did get it right, Walter. Yep, predecessor. Walter says oil. Yep, oil is correct. Nicely done. All right, next up. Which 19th century Venezuelan military leader helped attain independence from Spain for several South American countries, including, of course, Venezuela? Is that a natural resource, Cora? Nice car. They're actually, well, yeah. It's not exactly a, well, I guess it's a human resource. Give that. Ghost says Valencia. Yes, Valencia is correct for the last of the third of the three largest cities. Nicely done, Ghost. Does anyone know the 19th century Venezuelan military leader? Got independence for Venezuela as well as several other South American countries? No? Okay, we'll move on to the next question. Final question. Name the world's highest... Yes, Honda gets it. It is indeed Simon Bolivar. Nice. How's it going, Honda? Name the world's highest uninterrupted waterfall, which is seen that right there in the background. Walter says Angel Falls. Yes, Angel Falls is correct. Nicely done. So it's 12 Cedrics for Walter. 9 Cedrics for Ghost. 3 for Mochum, and 3 for Honda. And 1 for everyone. Here at the start of the stream. Okay, so it's time for day 3 of Spycraft, the great game. It's been, I don't know, I guess actually not that long ago. What, like 52 hours, something like that? Oh, turn-based strategy. Oh, for which, oh, for Simon Bolivar, yeah. I also read him in the introductory part about Venezuelan Independence Day. He was mentioned as well. But yeah, he's revered all over South America, largely. I think he also got independence essentially for Colombia, Bolivia, Peru, Panama, up in Central America too. Did I mention Ecuador? Yeah. Bolivia, yep. Okay, so, we are, I don't know, several hours in. It's a very complex plot, so it's tough to really... We're essentially, though, trying to track down, A, who killed one of our team members in the CIA, and then also who may be killing, who did kill the Russian president, although I guess we do know who did that. We just have to catch him. I'm sorry, not the Russian president. One of the Russian candidates for president. But who may also have killed the American president. So that's basically the thrust of it. Pause that there. Okay. There we go. Let's load. Post interrogation. Yeah, we did interrogate a North Korean or formerly as an agent for North Korea, but then who's like a rogue, like working free and so forth. And I have, I guess, my notes here. What do I have? Matt, thank you for the host. Oh yeah, I still need to work out that automated command. Alright, I have to remember to work on that. Okay, yeah, no problem, Matt. Thank you. What am I doing in Russia? Oh, right. So there are a few things we kind of sort of have the opportunity to do all at once. And Walter, thank you for the host. Okay, so we want to, yeah. I don't know, there are a few things we need to do at once. What do I want to do here? Yeah, go back here, I guess, and then access the PDA on our computer. I guess it was, which one was it? IntelliLink? Or was it Eclipse? No, that was the, oh yeah, that's gonna be an interesting one too. Actually, there is something which tells us what our to-do list is in the game.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to IntelliLink.
But it wasn't here. Cipher, image analysis, sound analysis, photo doc.
Photo doctoring tool.
Yeah, we already did this. Where the hell is the, oh, I have to resume the timer too. I'm trying to find the, oh, sound analysis. Yeah, sound analysis. Okay.
Please.
Yeah, so basically this is a clip of the phone call that what's-her-name had with the Russian scientist who's on the run. And so we have to like, sort of pinpoint his location from the clues given in this sound recording.
Please, calm down. Okay, now, start. Please.
It seems like the problem I was having was there may be a fifth sound which I didn't isolate.
Calm down. Okay, now.
So like from there we should be able to find out there's the bell, then there's like an airplane, there's like a streetcar, and then there's like a bird, I think.
Start again. Just from the beginning.
I have left Moscow. It's too dangerous.
What are you...
So we got the church bell. There's the aircraft.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I can feel them getting closer.
That's probably going to give us the bird. The Uzbek swallow, I think it was. Yeah, or sparrow. Uzbek mountain sparrow.
It's only a matter of time before they know.
Relax, birdsong. And how do you know this?
This is probably going to get us the tram. Yeah, the electric tram. So the problem now is I'm not getting a fifth sound if there is one.
You have me
I feel like it's people
lies in
talking.
old faces.
Yeah, match found, but it's probably just one of the existing ones, so.
I can tell the truth from lies no more.
I don't know why I'm continuing doing this, but I guess I'm trying to find that fifth sound.
Everything is blurred.
Let's meet as soon as possible.
No.
Yeah, I guess it's only the 4.
No more secret meetings. Now, please.
Yeah, nothing else left
Please
here, I don't
do
think.
not try to find me. Forgive me.
And it's going to say not found here at the end. No match, yeah, no match. Okay.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
So here's the problem. We got the 4 sounds, so this will tell us where the jets are, which is basically all of these. How many are there? 7 cities, yeah. So all of them have a jet. All of them but Dushanbe and Irkutsk have streetcars. All of them have church bells, so that kind of like doesn't mean anything. And then, but only Dushanbe has the bird range, and this is the problem I ran into. Which is Dushanbe has the bird we heard, but it does not have a streetcar. Meanwhile, these cities have the streetcar, but they don't have the bird. So it's a little bit odd. We don't know which of the cities he's actually in. Maybe
Aravan, Republic of Ar...
once we get in here, we can try to narrow it down further, but this is a problem. I mean, unless he took a bird with him, I don't know. He may have. I mean, didn't he have... Oh, they said look at his apartment for clues, right? Maybe we should go back there. Maybe we just have to... You know what? Maybe if he has a bird cage, then that tells us to just like to ignore the bird, and then the bird wouldn't matter. That would actually make sense.
Case Officer Thorne.
Let me see if he has... Let's just make sure. Can I go back to his apartment? Let's see. Yeah, Birdsong's apartment. Maybe there was, if he had like a bird cage here, maybe I can just say, oh, okay, the bird is nothing. Now I have to pick the lock here with our lock picks. Yeah, here we go. So, I mean, you know, everything was like mountains and horses. Like some sort of rural area.
Oh! Thank God I found you.
Who's this?
Damn thing isn't working. I had to go by the safe house and see Max Foster. He said you'd be here. So, talk to me. Any new leads on Procat?
Oh, it's Lang. I think it's Lang. Shoot. I have the option of shooting this guy. So this is interesting. He wasn't here the first time I looked at the apartment. Remember, he kind of went MIA? They're giving us the option to shoot him, so it's possible that he did go rogue or who knows what. Procat has birdsong. I'm looking for clues. Procat stole nuclear weapon. Let's just see what he says. Damn it.
No pension for me, huh, Thorne?
Okay, so he was... I figured since they gave us the option to shoot that he probably was, he had turned. Okay, so we're gonna have to reload. That was interesting. I wonder why he wasn't there the first time. Maybe because I hadn't done the... Yeah, that's weird. Hey, how's it going, Sophie? Alright, so now I can just kill him. Or shoot first. So maybe he's the mole. He might be the mole then, but there's probably others too, I'm guessing. Well, I didn't want to shoot one of my own team members without a little bit more. I thought it was gonna be like we were gonna feel him out, and then when he said something that like didn't add up, then we could do that.
Thorne! Thank God I found you. Damn thing isn't working. I had to go by the safe house and see Max Foster. He said you'd be here.
I think he said he.
So, talk to me. Any new leads on Procat?
That's what didn't add up, and I thought I heard that before too. So I actually paid attention here. He said, "Oh, Max Foster, he." So he didn't even go see Max because obviously Max is a she. It's a woman. It's short for Maxine. So that's how we know he's not telling the truth. All right, let's shoot him. Wow. Oh, is there something here too? Oh. Big Sky. Your guide to Montana real estate. Okay, so he's going to Montana. Yeah, I thought this... I'm like, that cowboy stuff didn't look very very Russian to me. So that That makes sense. But that kind of seems to cinch it. Can I search his body? Where's his body? Oh, we got something new here.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
Thorne, listen, I know sometimes you gotta make tough calls out there, but you did the right thing. I'm just glad you figured it out. Lang reported he was going to meet with Harmonica. Looks like they cut some kind of deal. Probably sold out Parker, too. Warhurst told me Lang was out of the loop after Parker went down. Any reports those guys filed are still in the operations manager. Damn.
Mission directives for Case Officer Thorne.
So now fully half of our original team is dead. Parker because Lang, who we just shot, and then because he turned, and then Lang probably, trapped Parker or led Parker into a trap, and maybe he or Harmonica killed him. Yeah, nice, Sophie. Nice. Well, because ostensibly we were sent here to track down their guy's location. So I'm like, all right, we have to use the clues around his apartment to indicate where he may have gone in Russia. But then none of them were Russian, so that's why I was sort of somewhat confused. All right, so we've taken care of all of our ops missions. Oh, we never called John Blake. Okay. We still have to do that. And then, yeah, use the sound match map tool to analyze the call and locate him. Yep. Oh, and yes, investigate them on news group. Okay, cool. All right, we can give it out Cedric certainly for surviving, I guess, and killing what's his name. Can I actually call him now? Or do I don't want to do that at the moment. I want to finish this. What else was Lang working on?
This is Lang. I compared notes with Parker this morning, and get this. I just received a call from Tom Phillips. The famous harmonica wants to meet with me immediately, as in now. I haven't been able to contact Max Foster for support, but that's fine. I'm bringing this asshole in myself.
Yeah, of course that didn't happen. Yeah, I mean Holtz may be turned too. I fully don't trust Holtz either. So
Mission directives for Case Officer Asai.
Yeah, Lang and Parker are dead, so Asai's the only one we got left, and as well as what's his name, Holtz. Although he's not really on our team. He's not on the ops team. He's more on the intel side. What is this?
I'm on the Scody trail. All I found was a confirmed kill at a coroner's office in Minsk. A mafia informant bragged to local police about a secret weapon Ying made off with in Bensonhurst. I'm still digging. Incidentally, the M.O. in the Scody killing matched that used in the Parker and Jeffrey murders. It was harmonica.
Oh, so
Harmonica doesn't like competition.
So Harmonica did all of the murders.
It hasn't happened to Lang. Asai, out.
Okay, that's interesting. Good to know. Report to site of Scody death. Well, we already found Ying. Miranda Petrov. Okay. And Parker's dead.
This is Parker. All is well in Moscow. Very well, actually. I may have a meeting with Mr. Harmonica himself. He contacted me this morning. Case Officer Lang is also called, and we're going to compare notes. I'm awaiting a second contact from Harmonica. I'll keep you posted on the outcome. Out.
Glitch, we were killed by Lang, who was one of our own team members. And obviously when we restruck, we killed him instead.
Parker here. As you know, Pearson's death remains unresolved. He was found in an alley near the Kurskaya metro station with his kneecaps blown off. Damn. Clearly not a way to go.
Yeah,
I never met with Pearson about Rajiv Jalabad, but the conspiracy surrounding the Dubansky assassination is growing exponentially. I just completed a meeting with Dmitry Bulgakov, a contact in the Moscow underground. Now he insists that Jalabad works for a group of operatives for hire, mercenaries or something. Seems they're all disgruntled ex-spies from agencies around the world. My contact also promised to connect me to Harmonica. I'll keep you posted. That's all.
Yeah, so it is tough keeping this all straight. It sounds like Owen Pearson, who was a CIA agent stationed in Moscow, and was killed in that alley was done by Rajiv Jalabad. I mean, that's his MO at least.
Pearson.
Yeah, here he
Owen
is.
Arthur.
So he's dead. And then the guy sent to investigate his death also got killed. Did they say Lang is dead? No, just Terminator. Okay. So, I don't know if I'm supposed to... Am I supposed to... Oh wait, all of this stuff I can look at? No. It's weird how we just killed a guy and I can't even... He's just randomly gone. The Gulag Archipelago. Okay, yeah, none of this stuff is clickable. Which is kind of odd, to be honest, but whatever. Yeah, there's like a, I guess, a grizzly bear. Cowboy, rancher. Alright. Go back to the station. Probably worth saving as well. Double check the alley. Who knows? I mean, we went back to Birdsong's place again for the second time. Remember, they call him Birdsong, that's why I'm trying to think maybe either the bird means everything or it means nothing. Maybe he had a bird. I don't know. Okay, there still doesn't look like there's anything here, except we met with the campaign manager for one of the remaining candidates. See if what's her name is still there, Foster. No, she's still gone. Wonder what I can use on this camera. Oh, I don't have access to my inventory, so nothing. You know what? Maybe I'll just try doing the other stuff. Maybe there's some sort of blocker that's going to prevent me from doing the other thing. All right, let's go to
Case Officer Thorne. Welcome to Interlink.
Let's go to Ops Manager.
Mission directives for Case Officer.
Yeah, so let's call John Blake. Find out what we can about Procat. Okay, here's his phone number. So I just need to write it down. It would seem. Call John Blake. 011-44171-555-0909. Okay. Now this was the MI6 agent who ended up killing Nikolai something or other. And that was the one that Holt was also after. Oh, it got something in my eye.
John Blake here.
My name is Thorne. I need your help, John.
Yes, Thorne. How can I be of assistance?
We need to talk about Procat.
Procat. I thought the agency closed the books on them. Why the new interest?
Just interrogate a woman who seems to be part of them, or I just talked to Holt.
Thorne, are you there?
Yep, sorry.
Ah, yes, David Holt. An excellent tracker. But alas, the boy lost his nerve at a key point in poor print. Nearly compromised the mission, I'm afraid.
Okay.
Really? Let me guess. Korean woman known by several names. Marie Cho, Ying Chong Wang, and Debbie Gibson come to mind. She's an acquisition specialist. Used to be with the Korean intelligence before Procat recruited her.
How do you know so much?
I've quite a bit more data, but I can't share it over the phone.
Thanks. So I can pay you a visit?
Any time would be fine. I'm at home more or less all day, except for the odd trip to town for groceries or a new musical release. I'd welcome a chance to chat.
Thanks. Okay, I guess bye.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink.
So I think if that's checked off, I think we can.
Mission directives for Case Officer Thorne.
Yeah. Okay, we called him. Now we just need to visit him. So can check that off. Let's go back. Now it said Blake's our man, meaning what?
How the hell could Blake know about Ying? My contacts at MI6 say he's out of touch. Let's check him out.
Okay, so now we suspect him for something. So now we have to visit him. We also have to do some sort of or gula or the what was the thing? Some sort of research.
Case Officer Thorne. Mission directives for Case.
Here we go. Origami. Investigate Gog and Magog on news group. Gog and Magog. Let me just. If this is his phone number, we can throw this kind of down here. So where am I going to get news group? Isn't that online? Isn't that with the web link, which I can't access, or what? Maybe it's on Newslink. Churbanov Rising. No. Oh, here, news groups. Oh, but it's not active here. Maybe I need to... Do I need to click on it in the filing cabinet? I already got the disk. Oh, maybe I use the disk. Yeah. Probably should use the disk. Oh yeah, no, we got an address for Jalabad, right? And that's in Pearson's Opslug. Okay. So let's try doing that research with the disk, the floppy here. Connecting to ebmc.com. Tell me about this, the Electronic Book of the Month Club. Tell me about this month's selection. The Rabid Hound, what's new? This month's selection is a special treat for you mystery fans. So the Rabid Hound is an astonishingly realistic mystery wrapped in an up-to-the-minute technical thriller. The heroine, Jasmine, thinks she's working at a typical Silicon Alley internet game company. Things get strange as members of her project team begin to disappear. Last month's selection was The Khan and I. A foray into sci-fi and alternative history, The Khan and I is a buddy story about the charming style of a Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's court, Mark Twain. The story revolves around a skid-head Buddhist who is thrown into an alternate universe by an atomic explosion. The world he lands in is nearly identical to 13th century Mongolia. He befriends a fiery orator and tribal chieftain named Genghis Khan. Wow. Tell me about the author. Mars Volpe is the director of the creative writing program at the University of East Anglia, Norwich, England. He's the author of several popular novels, a biography of Bruce Frankenstein, and a volume of poetry, Plums and Wasps, in July, for which he received the King's Langley Prize for Poetry. Mr. Volpe currently resides in London, England, where he lives in a houseboat on the Thames with his daughter Georgina. He plays the saxophone. I read until I stopped. Nice. Yeah, that's pretty great. Complexly simple. Okay, Dinzek Kamlums. Dushanbe Pravda. Ooh. Dushanbe was in Tajikistan. The pages were numbered sequentially. It says D.T. Salvo Mechanic at Harple's Gas and Lube. Oh, I can order these. Wow. Okay. Yeah, order. The Rabbit Hound is available. Send me. Do you want to download or send them on floppy? Well, actually, hold on. I never saw the author of the Rabbit Hound. Yeah. Colleen Cassidy, internationally heralded master of suspense, is the author of the widely acclaimed Canine Mystery series featuring Castle Wolfenstein, Dogula, and the campy cult classic Poodle Strudel. Now a popular motion picture? What the hell? A native of Silver Lake, California, Miss Cassidy is a BA from Harvard and an MFA from the University of Chicago. She's married to her work, as she says, and has 2 sons, Joshan and Sam, and 2 dogs, Ella and Robert. Miss Cassidy would like to direct. Yeah, I mean, I guess order both. Just download it, I guess. Checking account information. Our advanced service software has determined that your account, U.S. Government 459, membership is appreciated. What? The Rabbit Hound has been downloaded to your hard drive. Thank you. Should we let's just see what the floppy is like with King and I. Please allow 4 to 6 weeks for delivery. Oh, fuck that. Yeah. Let's get that right away. So can you actually read this after downloads or what? Alright, how do I read it? Let me order books. Tell me about BMC. The Electronic Book of the Month Club brings you the best of new fiction works in a convenient machine-readable format. The Electronic Book of the Month Club is created with the modern book lover in mind. Our professional editors will cull the hundreds and even thousands of new fiction works being published each year for those few gems that are a must-read. Let us do the work. You get to spend your time doing what you must enjoy, reading the great works of contemporary masters. So there's obviously there's got to be some sort of clue somewhere in there about something. Let's look at so we got the floppy disk in this folder. Resources confirmed. The Dubna weapons facility north of the city. Nuclear warheads. Dubna. That's north of Moscow, and we only saw reference to Dushanbe, I guess. Interesting. And this is Eagle Shield. And here are all the photos, yeah. Right, and that would be the Jalalabad thing. Right, okay. Okay, can I leave this, please? Yeah, thank you. Alright.
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Interlink. Mission directives.
So we still need to go to, I guess, England, meet with him. I don't have the news group available yet to investigate Gog and Magog, so maybe I just need to do sound match first in the map tool. See, I don't have any news groups available to me here. Okay. Oh, here are my downloads. Okay. So now we can actually read the Rabbit Hound by calling Cassidy. How long is this? Oh God. Okay, maybe you only read a few pages. All right, maybe it's doable. Let's see what information we can glean. Jasmine could tell a lot about a company by the way people socialized in the elevator. Today, a group of technical support people from floor 5 decided to riff on Frigg's Grenald. Now we're Steven, as if it were an epic poem. She did her best to keep a straight face, but it was hopeless by the time they got to the part about a 2-headed underwear guy. What the hell? She realized that Silicon Alley Gaming was a good wampum. Nobody over 30. Strangely enough, it was hard to keep track of the high rate of turnover. The 2 men were fired for telling off-color jokes on company time was not surprising. Or that they were fired. It was not surprising. The company was liable for them, and if someone did file a complaint about it, there could be litigation. But when lead tester Tracy Listro didn't show up to work one day, things got downright unordinary. At lunch, she emailed her best friend Lorraine. The last time I saw Jeff Xerxes was on Tuesday. He said something about MIS dragging its feet. He's been here 6 years. If you ask me, he should really get a life. But I didn't see him on Friday. Then I noticed a new girl sitting at Jeff's desk on Monday, and she's Zanzibar Hasagawa. What? The old assets manager. Weird. Someone was gossiping that she was let go for flushing 10 gigabytes worth of assets down the recycle bin. But that's not out of character. Hasagawa was unpredictable from the get-go, and they still hired her. They let her have Jeff's job. Tell me, is it me or is the entire gaming industry a false front for a global terrorist organization? But you want to know the worst part? I have to work weekends for the next 3 years. She was startled to discover Vincent Fig Murphy leering over her shoulder. He pretended he wasn't reading her email for all of 2 seconds, but his smirk went undisguised, and besides that, he didn't stop until he vaguely saw the way she cocked an eye at him. He pulled himself together like a snared eavesdropping house painter, cleared his throat, and handed her the dossier with a temerity uncharacteristic of himself. These are the game revisions I thought you might want to look over before we went ahead with any programming. Say, did you hear what happened to Jeff Xerxes? Yes, I heard all about it. Don't you think it's funny that no one notices the secret closed-circuit television camera hanging over the entrance to each room? She had a warning tone. In deference, like a shy programmer, he took a polite, if not overcompensated step towards asking her to dinner. So that's probably, yeah, obviously we have to check the camera, I guess, in Foster's office. Yeah, huh. No, I never noticed that. Everybody's pretty much in their own world around here. You must be angry with me. Say, how about we get dinner tonight and then maybe go back to my place? And I'll make it up to you. What do you say? He added a warm, vaguely anxious chuckle for accent. Jasmine smiled. It's not lunch you should be worried about. It's me. Lunch? Never. Sounds good. Check with me if there's anything you don't understand. What the hell? A half hour later, the chime rang in. Jasmine was used to checking and reading her email whenever she was supposed to be doing her work. All employees of multimedia companies can be divided into 2 groups. Those who will grow old and die in the pits of despair from never having developed social skills of any kind. And those who... Okay. End of book. Jeff Xerxes mouthed, I love you. What could she say? What could she say but game over? And then he was gone. When the police had cuffed him and taken him downtown, this endlessly elaborate painting on the screen, the rabid hound screensaver baying in perpetuity, was all that was left to delete. Oh, what a great piece of fiction. The end. Alright, let's see if there's anything in the Khan and I. By Mars Volpe. Before him there was nothing but the open sea, and bodies crucified in rows, strung up near the torn rigging of the first Mongol transatlantic skiffs. 3 months' work, and each villager who had tallied not more than a minute had had their arm broken and was forced to work the night. Below, they worshipped him. They wept for him in his battle sickness that he could not cross the sea. The skinhead prattled about his origins, the Seal Valley, near the land of West, Kovina. On these beaches, he was discovered by a dumbstruck 18-year-old Mongol girl and brought to the encampment to Genghis, and Prey told strange tales of an impalpable civilization across the waters. The Khan had broken his upstart, lying nose, but the skinhead was a convincing orator, and the Khan became engrossed with him. Skinhead, how well do your people fight? The skinhead shrugged. As well as you do, I guess. What are you called? The skinhead thought a minute. I am Percy Sloane, chieftain of the West Covina Skins. The Khan brought him outside. Where is your kingdom? Point it out. Percy Sloane looked puzzled, shrugged his shoulders, and pointed to the horizon. West Covina. West Covina, said the Khan, staring deeply into the solid, utmost horizon waters. Chapter 2. The friendly brown dog had been the harbinger of doom. As Percy bent over to pet the friendly pooch, an electrical circuit inside a timer fired, sending out an apocalyptic signal through the hollow sphere of plastic explosives. Within a millisecond, the plastic explosive self-destructed in perfect symmetry, crushing the small silvery sphere it enclosed into a small nugget. Somewhere in that nugget... Chapter 14. He was Genghis, the great Khan, in blood and in glory. The axe wound to his shoulder, soaked back blood and dust, and was hardly felt. The pulse of his adrenaline cantered him through yards of battle, furiously, like a rabid Mongol devil. Dust rose on all sides of his warfare, dust and gore, and so rose up Genghis, his teeth thinly caked in the spray of red blood. In his impregnable gait he reached up with his hands, and tore out from darkness a bloodied clump of hair, then crushed a larynx, jabbing at 2 eyes and lodging the fingers knuckle-deep within bursted eye sockets, the nails trolling for green stalks of brain. Ow, 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 ow. Again he brought his forearms into the bridge of the dead man's nose. Again and again the fur cap tumbled to the broken ground. Undeterred, his dark eyes laughed like prairie fire. Okay, sorry about that. My headset must have died, but it didn't. Usually, it kind of gives me a beep when the battery goes out. But now, yeah, now it's recharging. That was odd. Hope I wasn't muted too long. But thanks for the heads up glitch. Genghis limped back to his encampment, now at what he remembered of his father's gate. At the crest of the hillside, the servants and many villagers came with bandages and lye, hoping to be the first to heal him. But as they converged on him, he lashed out at the growing brood, and in darkness mutilated the first one, gouging a farm boy's cheeks, who smiled tearfully as Genghis Khan pivoted the blade and gruesomely tore through his jawbone with an eviscerating snap. Those nearest dropped to their knees and begged for mercy, and were gutted or jugulated, while the others watched in horror and awaited their turn to die. When the madness had left him, there was no one left alive within 30 yards. But here walked the great Khan, the blood which shone nakedly upon the field, tribute to his sovereignty. The great Khan and his prize stallion hitched towards where Percy Sloane, the skinhead, had been watching in awe. The two met eyes, and Genghis contemptuously spat blood at the skinhead's feet. Genghis, what a dude! Your swath is all dust, all blood, and every inch the legacy of the Mongols. Biting people's arms and legs, that was so excellent. The Khan grunted. It had been as the skinhead had said. Hey, how are you, Storm? And the way you snap those dirty Mongol fingers, go there, more fire there, get those horses trampling people to death. You were simply too intense. Yo, dude, I've been to a lot of shows. I mean a lot of hardcore shows. And I've seen spaz cases show up wearing hockey skates and whatnot. But dude, and the skinhead actually, that's not, I guess a skinhead wouldn't really have a surfer voice, but anyway. Oh yes, yeah, happy Independence Day, Storm. Or Storm is Venezuelan. Yeah, you missed I'll quickly show you. We had all sorts of Independence Day trivia questions about Venezuela, as you can see there. So, how are you celebrating, Storm, or how did you celebrate earlier today? And the skinhead went on to account, in the way of his people, how the rampaging, striking, smashing, clawing, and decapitating Mongol made way through a phalanx of broken-hearted soldiers, how, in his tradition, he had spared no one's life, and penultimately had emerged triumphant. The skinhead was first to mount his horse. Jijin trailed behind, her bare breasts jostling in the cold Mongolian air. How long is this? Okay, it's 3 more. I'm trying to find out what are the actual clues here, or what's the relevance to the actual game. But just military parades. Interesting. No fireworks or dancing or feasts or anything like that. Percy. Her voice was hardly there. She drew her dagger. You obsequious coyote! Percy's tunic and polearm slung from his horse. He drew the tunic around himself. Actually, wait, what is this? Oh, this is Jin. Yeah, I don't know what the relevance is here. Alright, well, if we see any references to skinheads or Genghis Khan or something, we'll look back here. That is odd. Oh, you got the day off. Well, that's nice. That's something. Okay, so at least we acquired them. We'll have to find out how. Maybe a puzzle will present itself later there. We'll see. Alright, so it looks like the only thing. I guess I could go to. Let's save, and maybe we can go to England. Because I still can't make. I mean, I could brute force that, but I don't really want to. I don't really want to brute force the birdsong puzzle. Oh yeah, here, let's go to London. Okay, so we're going to visit John Blake, who is the MI6 agent, who we suspect, how did he know about Ying, the North Korean spy? Or formerly North Korean spy. Just make sure there's nothing to do outside.
I'm in the back.
You're in the back, eh?
I say I'm around back.
Okay, okay.
Come
There.
on, I've been expecting you. Please, have a seat. I'd hoped this Procat affair would stay in the distant past, where it belongs. I was working with the agency to take down Nikolai Melnikov. They called him the Butcher of Jahalabad because he terrorized the locals by putting bombs in children's toys. After Afghanistan, he turned capitalist and went on to form Procat. You know, it means for hire in Russian. The bloody bastard. We had to do something. Now, if you'll excuse me for a moment, I'll gather that information I promised you.
Okay. Oh, I can take a look. Oh, yeah, let's take a look at his computer while he's gone. The Hound of the Baskervilles by Arthur Conan Doyle. Sherlock Holmes. Okay, what's he playing here? Can I open this up? No. Apparently not, but he's listening to music. Okay. I'm not sure what's suspicious about that unless I can see what he's listening to. Okay, look at his computer.
A fellow Holmes devotee, I take it.
Damn it.
That's my favorite adventure. On the surface, supernatural horror. But the true villain is common greed. I think you'll find uncommon greed at the center of this story as well.
Okay, and we may need to restore it so it was on the
go.
computer.
You'll need this more than I ever will. I call this my Encyclopedia Procat. A compendium of facts and figures and Procat activity, past and present. As far as I know, there are no more than a handful of spy mercenaries. Don't be fooled, though. They're all lethal in their individual ways. Everything I know about Procat is in this folio. I have several stored at strategic locations as a precaution.
Okay, thanks. What do you mean precaution? Did you kill Melnikov?
If Melnikov isn't in his grave, don't you think he might come after the man who tried to put him there? The Yellow Pages are no mere academic exercise. Consider them a survival manual. Put them to good use during your investigation.
Yeah, but didn't you kill Melnikov?
If only I could be sure that I put him in his grave. The car exploded, yes, but I had to withdraw once the device was planted, and Six never confirmed the kill. Probably only a formality, but a professional likes to be thorough.
Yeah. Of course we know he's probably alive. That's usually how these games work, or movies, whatever. So, who do you think is running Procat?
Apparently the new leader doesn't want to suffer Melnikov's fate. He's known only by his code name, Mirage.
Ah.
And that's exactly what the bugger is. No photographs, sightings, not even a bloody shadow. I'd wager even Procat members don't know who he is. Or her. No reason Mirage has to be a man.
No reason indeed. Thank you, I appreciate your help.
No, no, it was my pleasure.
Okay, let's we'll do post Blake, but let's see if there was something on the computer. I didn't realize that was going to be timed. So let's restore here and yeah.
I'm in the back.
What happens if we just keep on knocking the door?
I say I'm around back. I say I'm around back.
Okay, he just repeats himself. All right.
Come on, I've been expecting.
Okay, let's. Oh, I can't do anything here. I was hoping to mess with his computer, but apparently we can't. I don't even have access to my inventory to do that with.
I see you're a fellow computer file, eh? They're so infernally addictive, aren't they? I think, however, you'll find this even more scintillating.
So maybe it's just like the intro thing, or?
Here you go. You'll need this more than I ever will. I call this my Encyclopedia Procat.
Okay, so it may not matter. All right.
No, no, it was my pleasure.
Escape. All right, so let's restore back to here. Okay, and we got some.
Case Officer Thorne.
Got a message. Trust no one from William Colby. Thorne, I've authorized Peter Sterling to give you access to the offices of David Holt and Jamie Seaton for any intelligence our investigation may require. Let me also take this moment to stress caution. Watch yourself. William Colby. Okay, thank you. So we could actually investigate their offices. Maybe we should try doing that. Go to Washington, back to Langley. Yeah, look, we can go to their offices now. So that opens up some new possibilities. We'll give out a Cedric just for visiting Blake. Okay, let's try Holt first. Dear David Holt, we hope you and your companion enjoyed your Sun Cruise adventure to Singapore in December. As a loyal Travel Check customer, you are now eligible for 25% off your next journey with us. Simply bring this letter to your travel agent between now and January 1st, 1997, and we'll make your travel dreams come true. Act by November 1st, 1996, and we'll throw in a free cabin upgrade, dinner with the captain, and a free round of drinks on the Fiesta deck. Travel Tech, you're going places with us. Sincerely, Horace Chilton. Okay, so the question is, who did David Holt go with to Singapore in December? Transcript of conversation with Agent Birdsong filed by Maxine Foster in Moscow. I've tried to contact you in many ways. I am risking my life now. These men, these mafias they are called, are becoming too strong. They are never satisfied. They want more of everything, more money, more power. They are my people, yes, but they are ruthless. They carry tradition for centuries. They are proud to be criminals. They are thieves who profess the code. You cannot stop them. But I must tell you that my contact within their cabal says to me they will take life of Dubansky, who wishes to be president of Russia. They say as well that they will attack your President Brooks. Your country has symbol of eagle, but he is a vulture who will devour carcass of Russian pride and tradition. The warrior are the thieves of this country, but they do not work alone, Maxine. Hear me when I say that there are evil men in their employ. Evil men who say they are, how do you put it, hired guns. The word in Russian is prokat. Remember this, Maxine. Okay, so that's obviously, I guess, how we got the intel to even, you know, that Brooks is in danger. Is there anything else we can do here? And then, of course, Dubansky was, in fact, killed, so... Yeah, apparently there's nothing else we can do here. Can't go in the filing cabinets. Okay. Any of these pictures? Yeah, this one. Oh! Oh. Shit. This is a photo of, yeah, I kind of remember this. I think this is from the guy that got killed, and then the other guy got assassinated the day later with the poison. But I've forgotten their names. I mean, the game throws so much intel at you, it's tough to keep it all straight. Okay, map. Can't do anything on the map. What about this camera? It's the desk again. Alright, that looks like it's it for Holt's office for the meantime. That wasn't usually happen, but he did have the photo of the person who got killed. Or two people got killed, actually. I think that was with the Procat stuff. Okay, this is Jamie Seaton's office now. Let's see. Wait, there was something. What kind of antiquated technology is this? Weblex, bringing secure communications to the World Wide Web. Where am I going? Okay, so this is her like emails that she was sending. Hi, Dad. Besides working late and buckling from the stress load, I'm up to my armpits in paperwork again. I've got personnel on what must be the biggest manhunt of all time, and 2 national emergencies to contend with, and we both know that it comes with the job. If I treated this place like a job, I would have left a year ago. I don't know. You know this place, so I'm asking you, and I want an honest answer. Why am I still here? It can't be for the benefits. Love, Jamie. She's having doubts. She's having doubts. Dad, I'm working to be Director of Science and Technology, but I have a feeling like there's somebody here who'd rather have a man doing it. Excuse me. I don't want to mention any names, like Peter Reed Sterling, President's Towelboy, Director of Ass Kicking. Oh, wow, so she hates the Director of the CIA. You're right, I need a break. The question is when. Love, Jamie. Dear Dad, you just got me thinking about Mom again, but good thoughts, I promise. I miss her. It was an especially bad day. They passed me over for that job. I was so put off I unplugged my camera. Thanks for the pep talk. That's why I have you, Dad. You've always been my strength, and I know we've both still got Mom in our hearts. Love you, Jamie. Okay, what about the message she received? Dear Jamie, you're there because you're the best at what you do, hands down. Agency wonks used to say you were there because of me. Then they saw how good you were. You've always taken every challenge to its height, whether it was lemonade stand or the debate team. Get a good book and have some quality time for yourself. Maybe you and David should get back together. Oh, she was with David Holt. Maybe. Interesting. Dear Jamie, I know how you feel. Gene W. was a lead operations officer when I was there. We'd talk often enough. He considered me career agency like you. If anybody can help, he can. As for Sterling, once a suit, always a suit. Connecticut was the right choice. I love it here. My neighbor, a charming young woman named Patty Lee, says hello. Yes, I still think about your mother, but even you said it was time to move on. I can't believe Patty actually took me mountain biking the other day. Something tells me it's slightly out of my demographic. Love, Dad. So is the mother dead, or maybe she, like, defected, or who knows what? Dear Jamie, you've got a few things to learn about strength. How do you think I made it through the last 2 years? Talk to Gene about that promotion. Maybe there's something you haven't considered. Statistically, Langley employees are not promoted when they're valuable where they are. I was overlooked for the first 5 years because there wasn't a replacement for me, not because I didn't deserve a promotion. Gene will probably give you some time off when the end treaty is signed. I'd give him a call, but I know how angry you'd get. Hang in there. Love, Dad. So yeah, we should definitely look at the org chart for
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to Controlled Access Authenticated.
Actually, well, I think I want to go to computer. We need to look at we need to see who Gene W is. Is there anything else we can do with any of these machines? camera. Yeah, she unplugged it. Look at that. Can I plug this back in, or do I not need to? Beowulf. Yeah, I can't plug it back in, so. Oh, okay, there's another area here. What? Should be able to open up something. Okay. Could I have a gun left from here? Yes, okay. Correspondence, birdsong. A memo from Morse Hu, the Director, Office of Administration, to Jamie Seaton, Office of Technical Services. Dear Jamie, although you were among the most qualified of applicants for the job, we've decided on another candidate for the Assistant Director of Science and Technology. In the end, we all agree that the best place for you right now is where you are. Oh, Gene Warhurst is Gene W, okay. Gene Warhurst recommended you highly for promotion, but even he couldn't deny how important you've become in the Office of Technical Services. Too many case officers and analysts depend on you. As always, keep in contact. Having worked with your father, I know you don't lack ambition. There will be other jobs. M.H. Morse Hugher. Okay, what about birdsong? Oh, these are the same ones. Oh. So look at this. This is redacted, but the other one I don't. The other letter in what's his name? Holt's office. I don't even think had this at all. So maybe if we take that letter, we could like put some invisible ink on it or something, or put it under the light. Remember this, Maxine. All right, let's take a look at those lines. Maybe I read those lines, but I didn't think they were particularly important. Okay, interesting. Let's go back to Holt's office then. Yeah, here. The Vori are the thieves of this country, but they do not work alone. When I say that they're evil men, their employee, evil men, yeah, hire guns, the word in Russian is prokat. Okay, interesting. And the Vori. So I wonder why that was redacted in her copy, but not on Holt's. Anything to do in our office? Probably not. Here's the, well, deputy director, not assistant, but. Okay, I guess we could still do sound analysis from here. Let me just see what
Case Officer Thorne, welcome to.
Let me just look at my to-do list here.
Mission directives for case.
Okay, we still have to investigate the news group, but I don't have that available to investigate.
Case Officer Thorne, well-controlled access authenticated.
No, I don't want this. I wanted
Case Officer Thorne, well.
Wait a minute, what am I trying to do here? News link, yeah. Yeah, it's still not available. Let me just look at the...
Controlled access authentic. Welcome. Power play compartment accessed.
Yeah, at least...
Linking to Office of Information Resources.
Mirage, yeah. Head of Procat, yes. Remember to be the current head of Procat. He or she seems to run the organization from a computer, sending out directions to agents over the internet. Mirage has never been photographed, fingerprinted, nor identified. There's
Melnikov, Nikolai.
Yeah, here we go. The Butcher of Jalalabad. Yeah, known as Paw Print. To Thailand. Is compartmented under overload.
Level, critic.
Oh, God. Do I want to go through all of this, Pierre Kinsey? Alright, we definitely need to look in that at some point, but was it paw print that I wanted to see where we could get that photo from. Yeah, he was sending the bomb. Who's the guy that died from the poison? This is the problem with not... When you have a gap in the streaming, I forget the details. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah. Here it is. Here's the photo. Here's the photo. That's Melnikov on the right. And Benjamin Hecht. Hecht got poisoned, and Melnikov died the next day. So why would he have his picture hanging up there, though? That's odd. The supposedly dead guy who's hired to trace is just weird.
Please. Calm down.
I mean, I guess I just kind of have to brute force this, but...
Okay. Now, start again.
I'll just quickly get the 4 recordings. And it's annoying you have to do this every time.
Just from the beginning.
I have left Moscow. It's too dangerous.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I can feel them getting closer. It is only a matter
Oh, okay, so this time they didn't have something.
of time before they know.
Relax, Birdsong. And how do you know?
Okay, that'll be the tram. Actually, you know what? Let's go a little bit before.
You have
Just want to see if it comes up with the people talking, because that could tell me. I mean, if that could tell me which like accent or even what language. I don't know if they speak a variant of a dialect in Tajikistan or something.
me telling lies in old faces. I can tell the truth.
Yeah, but there's nothing else here.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
So why do they call him Bird Song then? If I ignore the bird range entirely, everywhere has church bells, right? And everywhere has jet aircraft. Oh, except for Irkutsk.
St. Petersburg, Russian.
So then I just have to see the 3 that, whatever is the closest. Yeah, it would be the Rajkev residence. Let's just try it. I'm just going to try everyone that could possibly
Opening
have 3 of
email
them.
gateway.
St. Petersburg. Alexei Radskevs.
Message sent.
It's probably going to be wrong, but let's see. What about the bird? Yeah, I wondered about the bird too, but you told us it couldn't be in Dushanbe because there's not a streetcar.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
Am I just like missing somewhere on the map where there's also the bird is coming in? Unless there can be somewhere else in Dushanbe.
Dushanbe, Republic of Tajikistan.
Yeah, I mean, I already tried the Vesivelovod residence, but then like, oh, wasn't there a streetcar? So I'm never going to satisfy her.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office. Moscow, Russian Federation.
Oh, I am.
Population 9 million. Local time GMT +3.
I have a feeling maybe it's something to do with the planes. It almost sounds like a plane taking off, right? Oh, maybe the game. Okay, that's the streetcar route, right? So I mean, this could be. It really would be the red square. Oh no, Ivanov residence. So I mean, I'm gonna just submit this, but it's also gonna be wrong. Moscow Ivanov
Opening
residence.
email gateway.
And then she's gonna. Oh, what about the bird? Well, the bird should be Birdsong himself. That should be the sparrow. All right, Moscow Ivanov residence.
Message sent.
Yeah, what about the bird?
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
So it sounds like the bird's taking off, right? Well, can I go back to the, do I have to listen to these individually? So the bell's ringing 4 times. I mean, every place has a church, so all church bells. Oh, maybe I'm supposed to look up the type of aircraft this is, because it might not fly everywhere. I mean, it's definitely an airplane taking off. Okay. Mountain sparrow. Now, it does sound like in the background, it doesn't sound like he's got a pet bird on his shoulder that he took himself. I mean, it sounds like several of them, actually, several birds. It might just be something with the interface that I just have to look more closely at. I don't think so. I mean, you can obviously we can isolate each of the sounds, right? I mean, I guess I can move them around here, but yeah, I can't like suss out more information from them. Oh, but
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
No, I was hoping that. No, it's not. It's not getting me to a different map. I thought it might, but it's not.
Linking to National Reconnaissance Office.
The red folder in the info section, not the selection by the red folders. Oh, I see what you mean. Oh shit, you're right. Oh my god. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, that is a little bit silly. Did it say that in the help section? Let me see. Yeah, you're right. Link to database. Yeah. All right, I have to look at this stuff a lot more closely then. I'm just used to like kind of a Windows thing. If you the folder and the name of the folder are like the same thing, so you just click in one and you're into the folder itself. So, but you're right. Thank you, Cora. The source waveform is a recording of a phone call received at the Moscow station house. The origin point of the call is unknown. The identities of the participants have not been confirmed. 8:59:57. Moscow station house recording device Dutronics Model 100 voice activated recorder. Yeah, click red folder icon for more info. Wow. This signal was isolated from recording of a phone call made, Moscow. Isolated signal most closely matches the signal generated by the tower bell of St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York City. Church bells of this size are usually found in large cathedrals. They are normally played during church holidays and to celebrate monumental events like invasions, coronations, royal deaths, and weddings, and are sometimes used as hourly chimes. Well, he's not in New York. This signal was isolated. All right, well, everyone is isolated. Most closely matches the signal generated by an IL-176 taking off from National Airport in Washington, D.C. It's a medium-range passenger jet manufactured by Ilyushin Aircraft Company, Samara, Russia. The IL-176 is used by airlines throughout Eastern Europe and the Third World. This item most closely matches a signal generated by Uzbeki mountain sparrows recorded in the San Diego Zoo. The Uzbeki mountain sparrow normally inhabits semi-arid regions in Soviet Central Asia at altitudes between 1,500 and 3,500 meters. Oh, right, so that's why it'd be mountainous. So yeah, that's why we keep on thinking it's Dushanbe, Central Asia. Normally inhabits, but doesn't, I guess, need to inhabit. Signal generated by a Dzerzhinsky Model 34 tram recorded in Krakow, Poland. Model 34 is an electrically powered passenger streetcar manufactured by Dzerzhinsky Tractor Works, Volgograd, Russia. The Model 34 is ubiquitous in larger cities throughout the former Soviet Union and Warsaw Pact countries. All right, I'm not sure if that... Let's see what else there is here. Play prompt, link for the edit, edit prompt. Edit controls playback. As long as there's a match in the databases, okay. Search button, map tool, clip window, slider control. Replay, stop where you want to isolate, in, out. If a match is found, click the red folder for more info, report your results.
Opening email gateway.
Do I have to report here? No. I could just say he's unknown location. I mean, I don't know.
Message sent.
That was it?
Thorne, I want you to know I'm violating my own policy by doing this over voicemail. There's no nice way to say it, so I'll just say it. You're off the team.
What?
Word just came from Sterling. Frankly, he's not the only one frustrated with your performance. I don't need to tell you what's riding on this.
I'll be
dead. Jeopardize delicate operations and the lives of many good people. We can't have that. Your lack of performance won't matter where you're headed. I've assigned you as liaison to the CIA's World Fact Book. Clear out your office by noon tomorrow and report to the Fact Book office by 1.
Yeah, I guess we got fired, essentially. We got taken off the game. Probably because we had too many wrong answers that were submitted. I mean, I put unknown location because we're like, well, we know it's in Central Asia, and that's Dushanbe. So we just don't know where else it is. But that's pretty funny.
Case Officer Thorne.
All right, and I didn't get a good save in there. Yeah, I did get fired. I did get fired. Great. Now I'm gonna have to do the whole. I'm gonna have to do the whole sound thing exercise again. I should go back to Moss. Oh shit! And I missed the DC that investigating the offices and everything. Yeah, it turns out they don't. Who would have thunk it? Another
Case Officer Thorne.
Message. Beale Blues.
I found another set of Beale codes. These are in the newsgroup rec.music.blues. It's a pair of messages from a Fred Vorable at Georgetown University. I checked them out, no such person. Managed to break Vorble's Beale codes. Listen up. One reads, operative to London. The other, operative to Moscow, Raven captured. This matches your travel itinerary. I smell a mole.
I do too.
Thorne, before you get too cozy with your fellow team members, keep in mind that where this mole is concerned, nobody is above suspicion.
I've downloaded a new Eclipse tool to your workstation. The tool will now allow you to view those who had access to your itinerary as well as the other compromised information. Okay, interesting. Let's go to the office. Yeah, so the game just continues to throw puzzles at you regardless of whether you've solved the ones on your desk. I mean, obviously some of them are like you can do in parallel, while others you have to do one after the other. Okay, so this way we can sort of narrow down who had, so it could be operations, and we can see who are the, yeah, we can see who's consistent here. Okay, let's go to ops. So maybe if we match all three, we can see who the mole is. So like Rush OP is itinerary special ops. I mean, it could be Roarhurst. Let's see. Yeah, all three didn't equal shield. Kofsky, Holt. Well, everyone had the itinerary. Procat was Holt in upper 4. Peg was not Holt, was the upper 4. That'd be hilarious if they made Colby the mole, because he's a real person, former director of the CIA. I mean, yeah, I'm guessing that's probably going to be Warhurst, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me just go back. There's probably one more we can use to find out who it was.
Sterling.
Okay, that's the same thing. Administration, accounting, Gary Brunetti, MIS. Sam Wizard, email form designer. What?
Manor Samuel.
It's a random guy. Okay. All right. Anyway, that's interesting. We'll keep an eye on that. All right. I really wanted to get this sound thing done.
Please, calm down.
What happens if, can we go to the map with that only, yeah, we
Linking
can.
to National Reconnaissance Office.
Okay, yeah, so I could be missing a fifth sound, but I don't know how to isolate that fifth sound. See, because remember, they even show here a blue sound. Display sound 4. And that was 5. Why do they show these out of order? 1 is here, 2 there. Display visual representation where the sound can be heard. Clicking on the small red triangle in the lower right corner will zoom out to bigger map if available.
Linking to National Reconnaissance
So
Office.
this is supposed to be...
Linking to...
Okay, now, start again.
Okay, that could be the bird. Let's see. No, the aircraft, even though the aircraft cannot be heard.
Just from the beginning.
I have left Moscow.
There's the sparrow.
Too dangerous.
What are you talking about? What happened?
I can feel them getting close.
See if that's enough to get the tram. No.
Closer. It is only a matter of time before they know.
It's only a matter of time before they know. Okay, there's the tram.
No.
Relax, Birdsong. How do you know this?
I really want to get that fifth sound if there is one.
You have me telling lies.
Hey, how's it going,
in old
Fletcher?
faces. I can tell.
No, I can't get that fifth
Truth
sound.
from lies no more. Everything is easy.
So unfortunately, I'm not getting... I mean, even though this is interesting information, it's not getting... It doesn't seem to be
Linking to National Reconnaissance
any
Office.
further clues here. Bird range. These bird song, so maybe he did take it somewhere else. I mean, I already tried the Moscow St. Pete, and I think I've done Rostov in the past. I guess we could try Novosibirsk.
Novosibirsk. Russia.
Okay, it looks like the only... Oh, it could be the Suvorov or the Kamensky. But there's no bird. That's what she's going to tell. Oh, it's by the zoo. So it's Suvorov. It's by the fucking zoo. Yeah, he's in Novosibirsk. That's why. Because they could be, these things could be at zoos. Suvorov, okay.
Opening email gateway.
Suvorov.
Message sent.
Good catch. Nice.
Good job finding Birdsong. I'll have some of my people pick him up.
Remember, because I thought he could have taken the bird himself, but he just another place where they just had the bird at the zoo. All right, great. No, I'm not. I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed. Because I did think, all right, you know, the bird is something that could be transported, right? So I was thinking about that, but I just was thinking, all right, let me look for a clue in his apartment. I never even clicked on Novosibirsk to even see that there was a zoo there. That was the thing. I thought it was all like a puzzle with using the map. I mean, it was, but anyway. All right, so that's done. Do the birdsong call recording. Okay, so let's actually get a save on here. I don't know if... Do I want to go to Novosibirsk? Does this mean that it's not recording because the red light's not on? Is that what that means? I got shot by one of the other agents on the team, who, if he was not a mole, at least cut a deal with Harmonica. All right, so I don't think I need to do anything here at the moment. Let's go back to Washington because I need to look at those. I need to look at that stuff anyway.